just, you know.
Yeah, I'm finna
We already know, but we need to go ahead and be on.
instrumentals.
Yes, sir. I hope not that section. Thank you.
Huh?
I hope not that section.
What's special?
Yes,
You said
ma'am.
special business. I hope not that. Hi guys, we get ready to get started here in a minute. Oh, okay. Yes, sir. How you guys doing this evening? Myself and Lady S and the Love Doctor over that way. Say hi, Love Doctor. Hey now.
Hi guys, it's your girl Lady S.
We get ready to get started.
Thank you for tuning in to Texas 101 Jams.
Oh, right now?
With your
Is that
girl
what you
Lady
right
S.
now?
Yes.
Lily
Yes,
Denise
sir.
and the Love Doctor. Today our topic is gonna be
Jealousy within the
I'm gonna cut the mics on.
Oh, okay.
I know, but if I turn the mics on, you're gonna be on my air.
Oh,
Saying all
This
that.
broadcast,
Yes, sir.
and
Yeah.
just listening to the live broadcast will hear.
he's a hell of an engineer. We always get in trouble.
So it's kind of like the behind the scenes that's going on next.
Oh yes, here we go. Lady
Are y'all
S.
ready?
Hi guys, thank you for tuning in to Texas 101 Jams. This is your girl Lady S.
And clearly
Lily
unique.
and the Love Doctor. Today our topic is gonna be jealousy within the family.
And
So we
we
hope you
already cut it
are
up.
ready for this juicy topic for today. And later on we will have our special guest, Miss.
Dr. Trask, Dr. Sugar Trask,
Yes.
excuse me.
So she's going to be able to give us some nuggets that's going to take us into 2020.
Yes,
So guys,
indeed.
definitely be ready to tune in. I hope you are ready for this topic. So
All
definitely
right.
give us some thumbs up, some love to let us know you are enjoying this topic. We definitely want to hear your thoughts, your comments, and definitely suggestions if you can help those that do have jealousy within the family. So I know everyone has somebody that's jealous of them. It could be your mom, it could be your sister, it could be your aunt, it could even be your best friend.
It sure
So we
could.
know someone out there can definitely relate to this topic for today. So we would love to hear you guys, and definitely let's get started.
All right, jumping in first. All right, Lady S, you up. I love putting her on the spot.
Well,
Jealousy
first I want to
within the
say
family.
hello to everybody that has tuned in so far. Facebook Live. So yes, guys, this was definitely a must topic to talk about
yeah.
because we want our lives to be so content and happy, but we always have someone, no matter what we do, that's gonna derail you within the family because
Oh, yes.
either they're stuck where they are and are content where they are and don't see why you are progressing because you are not entertaining the foolishness that they want to still have set before them. So, you know,
Yes,
clearly
indeed.
Denise, oh, I left my cape on. Clearly, Denise, so tell me your thoughts to this conversation.
There's jealousy in every family. Be it sister, like you say, be it mother, auntie, it doesn't even matter. And what I don't like are the ones who hide behind the jealousy.
Yes.
You know, they act like they rah-rahing you to your face. And Lady S, seriously, behind your back, they're talking. They're
Exactly.
talking. You know. Yeah, they have plenty to say behind your back.
Exactly.
But acting like they rah-rah-rahing you. But you know what? I love those anyway because I need the rah-rahs anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong now. I
Yeah.
like those that always have the negative because without our negative,
Woo!
we will never be successful because we steady proving them wrong.
How about
You know,
that?
we have to have somebody that's cheering us in the opposite direction.
No matter if it's a positive cheer or
Yes,
a negative
or a
cheer.
negative cheer.
Mm.
They're gonna have you where you're gonna keep on your toes because you want to make sure that you're getting
You're
it
not
in.
tripping.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. So with them, you need it. You
Yeah.
need those that's definitely gonna, you know, always try and have something negative to say about you.
Is that true meaning of what is it called? I appreciate my haters.
Yes.
Without my haters, this wouldn't be possible. Oh, that's a T-shirt. Without my haters, this wouldn't be possible.
Girl, let me write that down.
Because you know I'll forget.
Yes,
my mind ain't that good. My mind ain't that good. I'll forget.
Out. Our
Indeed.
haters.
Yes. This wouldn't be possible.
This wouldn't be.
This would look. Lady S is literally writing this down. This is gonna be a shirt. This is gonna be our
definitely
2020
say it.
shirt.
Yes, I'm gonna definitely say it again before we end the segment.
Yes.
So once again, without our haters,
Oh.
this wouldn't be possible.
Oh, how
so
about
that
that?
means that 2020, I'm gonna be on fire.
Oh,
Because my haters already been chimed on already.
Oh, I
you
already know.
So,
Yes.
You know, they're
Yes.
already picking and saying their thing.
But here's the most awesome thing, though, Lady S. The whole thing is, it couldn't have come at a better time.
Yes.
Your haters could not have shown up at
They
a
must
better
have
time.
known that was my topic.
But they
That is
gave you a little
amazing.
something to put out there for this evening.
Yes, that is amazing.
Indeed,
So, you know,
indeed.
so yeah, so guys, definitely, you know, you're tuning in live with your girl Lady S and Clearly Unique with Texas 101 Jams. So guys, we hope you are definitely enjoying so far this topic.
Oh yeah, oh
We
yeah.
want to hear your
I'm
comments.
I'm waiting for those chime-ins. That's what I'm waiting for. Isn't that right, Mr. Mika?
Yes, what's right?
Isn't that right? Them haters, without your haters, even within the family,
That's
this couldn't
it.
be possible, right?
And you know what? The families are.
Oh, the worst
Come
word.
out. Come
They're
on.
the best haters alive.
They are.
She gonna tell it and run.
Yes,
Nah.
you know, the families are the worst ones.
Right.
That's
Believe it
all
or
I'm
not,
saying.
the blood.
Mm.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
And that's the only thing that we're saying.
That's
It starts
all
from
we're
the top.
It does.
And that top right there
Yes,
is the
ma'am.
ones that definite, you know, but like I said, without the haters,
That's
we
right.
won't survive because
That's
that's
it.
the ones that keep us going.
And I said,
Because-
haters make us greater.
Yes.
I'm saying whenever things are going just perfect, I say, dang, must be some haters out there on
Hello,
me.
it's gotta be.
Must be.
Where's Daddy?
Must be. Because the ones that you
Where
hoping
they-
that's praying for, you aren't the ones that's calling saying, well, come
Okay.
on, let me touch and agree with you on some stuff.
Exactly.
But as soon as you start getting word that is being passed around,
Yes.
that something is going on with your life, that making other people happy because it's going wrong.
Yes, ma'am.
Then when you start skyrocketing,
Come on.
then you already know, oh, well, those haters then, well, we sure appreciate them.
And
I
then
appreciate
they
them.
mad because you're skyrocketing because
Yes.
you're not settling
That's
for
it.
where
Yeah.
you want to be.
Yeah.
Or when it's looking like you're going somewhere, then they want to make sure they tell everybody you their family.
Yes, yes.
That's my sister. That's my cousin. That's my. But when it look like you're not doing nothing, they don't know you.
They don't know
that
you.
That's
They
it.
don't know you. They don't know
Exactly,
you. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, it,
You
it
know.
makes
And
it.
don't look like you need their help.
No.
Nah.
Okay, let me stop.
Yes,
that's
those
what
of
I'm
you
saying.
that if you don't know who that is, that's Miss BBG.
All right
Yes,
now.
ma'am. She was definitely
Call her who she is
having
now.
her little say.
Yeah,
you know,
just a
because we
little.
all, because you know, we all have that going on from here time to time. You know, we
Amen.
love our haters. You know, so yes, guys, you're tuning in live with your girl, Lady S, Clearly Unique,
All
and
right
the Love
now.
Doctor.
Yes.
And our topic today is jealousy
Within
the family.
I think that's sad though. I think that is so sad. It's nothing. I wouldn't have loved nothing more than to have made it so far and be able to bring family with you.
Right, exactly.
know?
Exactly. But those that you think that you want to bring with you are the ones that steady have something negative to say.
But you know what? Sometimes it's too late to even know.
Right.
You get all the way to where you're going. You have this person rocking with you for somebody else yet in the family, even though they didn't agree totally with, you know, how you got there, whatever. They touch on the shoulder, say, well, you know that person you got sleeping in the next hotel room you done paid for and all this stuff here? Yeah, that's part of your demise. When you thought you was clowning and they tried to knock you down but couldn't, but they just kept rocking with you because you were scared
Exactly.
of going. Yeah,
Exactly.
those are one of the ones with knives behind their backs.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes,
Oh,
indeed.
yeah. The ones that's definitely in the mix of it.
Huh.
That knows your journey, that knows your struggle, you know, but to them, long as you're struggling,
Oh,
they love
yes.
that
Oh,
part
yes.
there.
Oh, yes.
They
Oh,
don't want to
yes.
see you be successful.
No,
And
no,
that's the thing.
no.
You know, and that's sad because
You're trying.
everyone should want something better in life.
You
You know,
exactly.
you shouldn't want to stay at a standstill where you always have to look like you're struggling.
How about that?
You know,
How about
why
that?
you want to always look like you're struggling?
Why must I struggle? That doesn't make any sense for me to have to struggle. It doesn't. And you know what? I look around and I wonder what other nationalities you see, like the mom and pop shops. It goes down from generation to generation where mom and dad and got tired or whatever,
Right.
and the children starts taking over. You know, I guess you could say you see that more maybe in the Hispanic community,
And
where
Asians.
where the
Yeah.
whole family has a job. You know,
Exactly.
because within the family, mom and dad didn't turn people loose that was trying to be the demise
Exactly.
and kept on the people. You know what I'm saying? Who was rocking with them in the beginning.
Exactly.
You know, no jealousy, no hate. Everybody pulled together. Everybody prayed together. Everybody worked together. Everybody surviving together. Everybody
Exactly.
making money together. Everybody eating together. You know what I'm saying? It's really devastating. It's heartbreaking to know that you could rock with somebody within your family so long because you think to yourself, You don't want nobody else on your team. You want somebody you can trust. So you go with inside your family. But that's not even true anymore
But it's
nowadays.
so hard to trust the people within your family.
Yeah,
Because
that's
them
what
are
I'm
the
saying.
ones that definitely would drag you.
With the knife, they walking behind you with the knife. They have a movie out called Knives Out.
Wow.
I hadn't seen it yet. I'm gonna bring myself to watch it now that now that we're having this conversation, because I really want to know what it's about, because in my mind this is what I'm thinking. Knives Out, everybody out to get each other. You know, I think that is the saddest thing, a family built on jealousy. You know. Yeah.
You know, we like to pretend, and that's what we do. We are pretenders. You know, we pretend to want to be happy for you. We pretend to want to support you. We pretend to do everything that is needed just so, once again, to say that we know you.
How about
just
that?
so we can say that we know you. But even though we know you, we still gonna have something negative to say. Girl, you know, if I wouldn't have never got on her line, girl, you know, her show wouldn't be so successful.
Oh.
Or it could be anything, you know. Or if I didn't support her business and send my home girl, she wouldn't be as far as she is.
Ooh.
You know, so it's always something that they have to say, and that's sad, because you should want to, you know, support your family and your friends, you know, so they can, because small business owners are the hardest ones to be where we want to be.
Oh,
so
my
that's
God,
why
yes.
we need everybody to support. We
Yes.
don't need the jealousy. We don't need the haters. But that's how we survive on those, though.
Y'all get child. If it wasn't for them, and jealousy is embedded so deeply into family. You know, you don't know who is who. You know, you have to wait for them to take the mask off.
Oh yeah. It's always a man somewhere, somewhere down the line. It could even be your significant other sometimes, because they feel that, okay, now you have gotten a little bit further.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So now you're making a little bit more money. So okay, so now I'm gonna have to start throwing some salt somewhere in, because I don't want her to continue, or him to continue to make, because it go both ways.
Ooh.
Not just on women, it go both ways.
It definitely goes both ways.
So they don't want to
then
see
they
you
trip
climb
up a
that
little bit.
ladder. Right.
Yeah, and knowing they the ones that can trip you up quicker than anybody else. They inside the house 24/7.
Exactly.
They know your deepest thoughts. They know your deepest concerns. They know your soft spots. They know all of this here. So you have full access to me. Why would you want to stab me anywhere and you know that my family are already out to get me?
Exactly.
Ooh,
So when
ma'am.
you have those real supporters, you have to really hold on dearly to them.
Yes.
Because people would definitely get you so caught up into the lights of negativity to it's ridiculous. You know, because like me and you have spoke before about different things, and like I said, if I have to continue to worry about what people think of me or what they say not looking successful to them, then I wouldn't be nowhere. So it's a good thing that I have thick skin and willing to still go for what I want, because I don't care if it's two people, one person, or it can be 10 people.
Yes.
You know, success takes time.
You be showing great restraint. I give it to you. You be showing great
Success
restraint.
takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. And that's why a lot of us fail within our business, because we look for it to happen overnight.
Yes.
And we're thinking that, you know, just because I'm not having progression right now, that is not for me. You have to get out there and grind for it.
What you do? You keep swimming?
Yes.
You keep swimming,
You gotta grind for it. You have to grind what's yours.
Yes.
Because the same way you get out there and go to somebody's job every day,
Yeah.
and how you
Isn't
grind
that
for
something?
that job, grind for yourself.
Yes, indeed.
Grind for
Yes,
yourself.
I'm with you there. I'm with you there. No, I thank God for my god sisters. I call them my god sisters because you guys were sent to me. I thank God for my SIBs. My SIBs are my sisters in business or in businesses. I thank God for y'all, because sometimes I don't feel like it. I be laying in bed. I consider y'all as family. You know, I be laying in bed sometimes. I just worn out, just don't feel like it. Well, I'm gonna need you to get on up and get on with it.
Yeah.
Like if you punch a clock every day, that's a different story. But you ain't punching no clock this morning. I'm gonna need you to be beating your feet.
Exactly. I need you to get that
Or
on.
get them fingers a thumping. You know, that's family. That's family. That's the part of my family I can appreciate, that I can say, You know, I don't have to worry about jealousy being embedded. If it is, none of them have told me. I'm gonna say that much. You know, they still like to jump around on anyway.
You're saying you're going outside of your family to create a family.
Well, you already know my situation,
Right.
and I don't know if I can say it's because of jealousy or whatever. You know, I am one of those people. Either you take me or leave me, and I guess that's concerned within family too. You know what I'm saying? My stronghold of family consists of actually 3 people. Well,
Wow.
2 people and a quarter, which is a 4-legged daughter of mine, and my wonderful son Adrian, and myself. I went for years with my family beating me down, tearing me apart, you know, saying horrible things to me, calling me horrible names and stuff like this here. It took my son at an early age, to release me from that. You know, oh no, baby, no, all this extra that you have going on right here. You're always depressed because of what your family saying to you, your family saying horrible things and all this stuff. I said, they're our family. They can't be my family if they're continuously hurting you. You are the grounds of what happens here.
See,
you
that's
know,
why God
you my
sent him
mother.
to you.
Baby.
So he can definitely bring it to light for you.
He is a something else. I'm not
Yeah,
going to
bring
lie
it
to
to light for
nobody.
you.
My son is a something else. I'm not even kidding. He spoils me a little. I'm not going to lie about that. Got the Oculus Quest that I've been looking for, and I was told to stop searching. That's why I didn't call back, but you just stop searching, and it just showed up at the door. Girl, look. But he showed me everything that I have been going through since I was a kid. I didn't have to go through that no more. Like he said, we pray and we move on, Mama, and that's all it is to it.
That's what you do.
And he's been rocking with me since.
You have to be strong for that because people will tear you down.
Yes.
People will. So what's your thoughts on that, Love Doctor?
We have the Love Doctor
Man,
back
I don't even
in the
know.
studio with us. Jealousy within
Y'all
the
just
family.
throw me in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jealousy.
Yes.
See, I really can't speak on that. I grew up the only child,
Okay.
so
You have cousins, and
but we had love in our family.
oh, well,
Okay.
now look at here.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about jealousy. I mean, well, you know, it's jealousy on my father's side.
Okay.
Now, actually, I mean, between like him and one of his brothers, but I didn't really see it. Yeah, y'all probably need him on here to talk about that.
But he can come and drop a few words in here. Most definitely.
I don't know if Pops want to come on. I mean, I can ask him real.
Start spilling family beans.
I can ask
all over the
him.
table.
I can ask him real
Oh, yeah,
quick.
well, ask him. See
and
if he
see,
want to join us
'cause
for a few minutes.
Since he already in
I
the
didn't
building.
really experience that in like I said in the household with me or around my cousins and stuff.
Very good.
I didn't experience that, even though I was probably the cousin that was a little more fortunate off because I was the only child, and a lot of my other cousins had siblings. So I probably had, you know, better toys and stuff because it
So
was
they
only
were jealous
because
of you.
no, they weren't.
Believe me.
No, they
Believe
weren't.
me.
No,
Because you
no,
had
they
no
weren't.
better
First off,
days.
you can't speak for my family, so don't do that.
Wait now.
You can't
Okay.
tell me
All
what
right.
I grew up
All
with, the
right.
way my cousins were. My cousins weren't like that around me, so I didn't see that. I've seen that in other sibling households
Right.
in my neighborhood, but with my family, I didn't experience that. So
right.
even with the sisters and brothers that my cousins that are within the family, I didn't see jealousy amongst them. All I saw was love growing up. So that's why I said
And-
I really
and
can't.
that's a
That's why I
blessing.
said I really can't speak on that. My cousins
Yeah,
weren't
that-
jealous of me.
That's a blessing right
Because
there.
when they came to visit, they were treated just like I was anyway.
Oh, sure. So it was no room for it.
That's what I'm saying. So no, I didn't experience that
All right.
at all.
All right. Okay.
And even now that we're older, I still talk to those cousins. I would have known, you know, that because they would have told me. Even that we're older, it's like,
Yeah.
man, I was jealous of you when I was. They would have told me.
You had the nicest toys. You didn't have to worry about sharing with your siblings.
Because I didn't have.
You was able to get the last biscuit.
I didn't have siblings to share with. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know,
And that's why I said you was able to
one
get
of
the last
my
biscuit.
one of my aunts, she had 5 kids, 2 sets of twins.
Oh, wait.
You know what I'm saying? 2 sets of twins. So
She needed to take a knitting.
you know, and then that was, I mean, no, she got pregnant 3 times. So what do you mean? She had 2 sets of twins.
Oh, that's still like
She
kids.
only got pregnant 3 times though.
I know it's still like kids.
It ain't as bad as having 5 kids. One
What
at a
was
time.
I would say? Each one of them have a different dad. Only 2 of them have the same dad.
Yeah. Because you know what? All 5 of them kids was by the same man.
Oh, well, shoot. Mercy. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I was trying to say. My family ain't like most family. You know, then my family's an old school family where they had old school values.
We was talking about old school values earlier today.
What we used to, you know, what we see now.
Yeah.
When you got 5 kids, 5 or 4 different baby daddies.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, no, we didn't.
And everybody best friends, including the mamas, the aunties, everybody best friends.
Yeah.
No, nobody's a parent anymore. Everybody best friends.
That's what, you know, I grew up in the era of where it takes a village to raise a child. So
oh yeah.
It was love amongst us. You know what I'm saying? Now that's why I said like I didn't have brothers or sisters for that.
You were blessed.
So yeah, that's why I can't really.
I had a fathead brother, and even though it was him and I growing up or whatever, and I was still treated like a boy because I believe my father wanted a boy first. I think he wanted a boy first. He didn't really care much if he had a girl or not, but at least first he wanted to be a boy. I remember one Christmas he bought bikes. He bought my brother a 10-speed, and he bought me a BMX. The boy bike all the boys in the neighborhood wanted, you know. So my brother said, well, Dad, how come she got the BMX and I got, you know, the 10-speed? Because the 10-speed is bigger. You know, we thought you wanted a bigger bike. You're a bigger child. We thought you wanted a bigger bike, you know. So that, you know, it didn't really create a situation, but it created a situation. One year he bought for Christmas a chemistry set for my brother and bought me a Mustang, a remote control car Mustang. And I know darn well I told that man I wanted some type of doll. And he brings me a Mustang, same color as his.
Wow.
Same color as his. I was like, oh my Lord. And my brother just sat there and watched. I was like, this is really not what I wanted. One year he bought skateboards. Why in the world would a girl want a skateboard? Bought me a skateboard. And
You said why?
yeah, why would he buy me a
They got
skateboard?
professional women skateboarders right now.
Back then they did not. I was a kid.
They had them back then too.
Oh, I didn't know anything about him. I'm a girl. So I mean,
maybe he was trying to expand, broaden your horizons.
but then buy me a doll. Buy me a doll with a sports car then.
I mean, they
what?
have athletic women, so
Wait.
I'm just saying. I mean, look at Venus and Serena. So I mean, you wouldn't have. I mean, you could have turned out like that. He didn't know.
But I'm a girly girl. When I unwrapped that Mustang, I was looking for Barbie underneath the tree.
I mean,
like,
no, I get it, but
where is the dog?
But
that
I'm
goes
just
in this
saying.
car?
You said that like they're not. Look at Layla Ali.
I wasn't thinking about that.
I mean, no, I'm not saying you were, but
Yeah.
but how would he know that if he didn't introduce different things to you? You see, that's what I'm saying.
He could have bought me a
That's
car.
what I'm trying to get you to
and
understand.
he could have bought me the doll to go
I
in the
get
car.
what you're saying, but I'm just trying to look at it. Okay,
I
see you
I
one
understand.
side. I see you one sided, so I'm gonna leave that alone.
No, I needed a doll to go with that car. Indeed. Indeed.
Hey.
And the dang on BMX, the BMX was about as big as the dang on 10-speed.
Hey,
So guys, if you're just tuning
saying.
in, you're tuning in live with your girl, Lady S, Clearly Unique, and the Love Doctor. Our topic today is jealousy with independence.
Rollerblade. Oh, Adrian. Hi, Adrian.
And like I said, you
Boom,
can
boom,
be from your family,
boom.
your friends.
Skateboard. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Skateboards are for boys. Rollerblades are for girls. I've seen a lot of men rollerblading though.
First off, rollerblades just got introduced recently. That wasn't
about 20-something years ago. I have to say, I got my first set of rollerblades.
Okay, so you weren't a little girl though.
No, I wasn't, but still, I got me a pair of rollerblades because I wanted me a pair. And I never forget, I was living in Europe at the time, and I said, well, I'm going to rollerblade to the store. Well, in Germany, it's very hilly. So I left. I gave myself the good old push, because see, on roller skates, I could control them, stop them, and all this stuff. You know how we did it back then, okay, as girls, we were bad on the roller skates. Yeah. So I'm roller skating, baby, and I'm turning, and shoot, I got on the dang on rollerblades and pushed myself. I see why they call them one-liners in Europe. They were one-liners. So I said, all right, I'm going to get on these one-liners, and boy, I'm going to go to the store. I passed up the store, passed up the parking lot, passed up the entry.
So you couldn't stop. You just said it was going.
I didn't know how to stop. I know how to stop on four wheels when they're side by side, but I don't know how to stop on it when all four are in one line.
Oh no.
That was horrible. That was horrible. Back then I was saying, well, I should have just stuck with the skateboard then.
Right.
So I got pretty good with the skateboard, I have to say. Then the back of the skateboard had like 2 teeth sticking out, so I don't know, it was weird. It was very, very weird. But anyway, yes.
So guys, we definitely want to hear your thoughts, your concerns about this jealousy within the family. We know some of you may, even if you have an encounter, so I want to apologize to Love Doctor. I wasn't trying to just force it to say, but
So force anybody to be jealous of them.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
They
trust
take
me,
it,
they were jealous.
I mean, I'm saying that to say, because of how you're saying it, there's people that will be jealous of that.
And you just don't know it.
Right, you just don't know it
and I
because they
get
won't
that.
express it. So I was just saying, the realistic part of it, you probably didn't experience it, but you would have been.
Okay.
You know,
The
so
realistic part of it, it wasn't present in my family.
exactly.
Very good.
So it wasn't
Very
present in
good.
your
In
family.
my family.
So,
That's
you know,
all I was speaking of. My family.
So
I
those
can't-
of you that
For
have
a dude
experienced it
that's-
or know someone that
Yes.
have experienced it, we want to hear your thoughts. You can definitely call in at
at 713-575-9607.
or you definitely can make your comments on Facebook Live. We
All
want to
right
hear
now.
what you have to say.
We'll read them right here for you.
Yes, give us some thumbs up, some love,
Oh.
and definitely, you know.
Maybe not Facebook Live. Maybe they don't want other people to know that they.
Oh,
maybe you want to just call it because sometimes it becomes kind of a touchy,
a touchy
subject.
situation.
Calling
Especially-
in, you don't have to say your name.
Right.
No,
you,
you
can,
should-
you can be
You don't have to
anonymous,
say your name.
or you can
Exactly.
say a false name. You know what I'm saying? Always instead of when you call in, don't say I don't want to say my name. Make up a name.
Right. Because we can't see you.
We can't see you. We don't know who
And
you
then
are.
you got to make up 2 or 3 other names for the people you're talking about.
Exactly. You know.
I mean-
So if it is a touchy situation that's within your immediate family,
Yes.
definite, call in and be anonymous. But we
Yes.
want to hear your thoughts. We want to see, how you have handled this situation or how you are handling it now if you're going through it now. You know.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we're going to go on break because we're going to bring our guest in shortly. So
We're going to go to commercial.
in a little bit we will.
Yes.
So any more thoughts that you have on this situation?
Oh my goodness. Do any of our viewers have anything they want to include on the conversation that we're having today? Jealousy within the family. We're ready to talk about it if you're ready to talk about it. Otherwise, if you want to, yes, we worship.
Yes.
Yes.
Can't see what time they say it.
Oh my goodness. I was waiting all week for a couple of people to chime in about that, since you hear a lot about it during the week. About how that, oh, so-and-so such and such a, I already know that, Evan's just jealous and all this kind of great stuff here. So I really expected there was going to be a whole lot going on with that one there. My goodness. But no, there should never be jealousy in the family. Inside the family, we should always be able to uplift each other. Always be able to pray for one another. Pray with each other.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Well,
That's how it's supposed to be.
You know,
in real life, terms, that's how it's supposed to be.
Well, yeah.
We should always be able to, go to our family because they should be our biggest cheerleaders.
I know.
We should want them to want to support us, in the endeavors that we are facing.
right, Lady S. Wait,
Yes.
Lady S. I know one day of the year that we for sure come together and pray together.
And what day is that?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Everybody's ready to pray because everybody got to pray over the food.
true.
So everybody go
And
pray
everybody
together.
gotta say what they thankful for.
Everybody have to say what they thankful for.
But that should be every day.
Yeah,
Not
it should be
just
every day,
Thanksgiving.
but I'm just saying, I know one day particularly you don't have no choice. Because if you going to Big Mama's house or Auntie's house or anybody like that's house, you going to pray.
Right.
Because, like you said,
But they don't
Love
have the
Doctor.
older people like that anymore.
Oh, no.
That
Oh, no.
definitely are the
Definitely
heads
not.
of everything, to making sure everything is right, everybody in line right.
Right.
We don't have those no more because the parents are now becoming so young and the grandparents are even younger because
Yeah.
the parents are younger.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
they are still on one accord.
Right.
You know, they're not separating the two. Where you know, okay, well, this is my mom. We were talking about that in the car. Well, we can't be in grown-up conversations. You know,
Baby,
the
you
kids are
better
in
not.
the conversation with the grown-ups. We couldn't do that back then, and that's why anybody know me.
That's an
I'm an
influence.
old school mom.
Uh-huh.
You know, so my kids know you can't be in the same conversation with me and the same
A
as an
child.
adult. You know, when they were growing up. Now my kids are adults now, but when they were growing up, they knew they couldn't do that. When grown folks talk, you need to find yourself somewhere.
Okay,
And
like
do
let me
something
say,
with your little self.
nah.
But this is not where you need to be.
This is not where you need to be. This
You
is
know.
not conversation for
And
more
that's
than
why a lot of people be in situations because they allow the kids to entertain them and adults.
Indeed.
You know,
Indeed.
so a lot of the parents are growing up with their kids now.
How about
so
that?
they don't know how to separate the two.
Child, mine knew back then, baby, you better get ghost than got drop kicked in front of the same company you trying to comment with. Talking about, girl, let me make some tea so we can finish this conversation. No, you can go finish the conversation in the room by yourself.
Exactly.
Okay, you better turn on some cartoons we won't be able to see. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's old school. That's old school.
Exactly.
That's the way that I was brought up. I was brought up the same way. Indeed.
Huh?
All right now. Yes.
You know, so guys, if you're just tuning in, you're tuning in live with your girl Lady S, Clinton Unique, and the Love Doctor.
Yes.
And our topic today is jealousy within the family. So guys, if you have your comments, definitely go ahead and post them up. We're gonna go on a break in a second. We definitely want to go ahead and share your comments in a minute. Or if you have some suggestions for those that are having those situations, definitely let us know. Don't forget to give us some thumbs up, show us some love, to let us know you're enjoying our topic for today.
Yes.
So, yes, you're on with Real Relationship Talk.
Hi, Miss
with
Millie.
The crew.
Yes. Okay, with the crew.
With the crew.
Oh,
So
coming
when we
back.
We're coming back. When we come back on, we're going to have our special guest for today. It's going to be Dr. Sugar Trask.
All
So,
right,
guys,
now.
I hope you are ready to definitely let her grace us with her presence.
All right,
And
now.
hope you can have some great nuggets that's going to carry you in to 2020. I'm sorry.
Oh, she ready to
It's
go back, forth, and
So,
forth.
we will see you guys in a minute.
All right,
So,
now.
definite call in if you need to call in at
713-575-9607. We'll see you soon. He's trying to go to break, but you had a whole lot
Yeah, I
that you
kept seeing
said.
the numbers
I
going,
know,
so I
I was just
talking.
going. I can always
Oh,
cut it short.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
we don't know. Hey guys, how y'all doing?
I can
No,
push
I
it.
got it.
I
Hi,
can
Miss
push-
Millie.
When I push this here,
Uh-huh.
that's gonna automatically
Got
take it to the
it.
end of the song. So I was just
All
waiting
right,
for
I
you to
see her.
stop and you to
Because I
stop.
kept saying
Okay, hey Mimsy, I see you.
No, don't. When you ready to go to break, don't worry about
All right
the numbers.
Okay.
So I can click a button.
Okay.
That
All right,
will-
I'm late, guys. And saying hi to
It's gonna
everybody.
Take it
Hi,
straight to the end of the
everybody.
song and fade it in without it
If you
seeming
guys
like I just
have
cut the
anything
song
that you
short.
want to
Got it.
say, please feel
Yeah, the
free to
software
chime
set up
in
on
on
that.
Facebook, and we'll read it
Is that better,
live.
Linda Joe? I was trying to get to you.
Hi, Tish.
I can't. I
We
couldn't
will
tell,
definitely
but
read it
is that better?
on air.
Let me
if,
know.
if you want to call in,
Send me a
I'm going
thumbs
to
up
post
or
the
something
number
if the
for
mic
you.
sounded
Okay.
better. I just-
Thank you guys, all of
think
you
I
guys
have
that
too
have
loud.
tuned in so far. We are on our break now. We're going to definitely come back on in a few minutes. So we hope you guys are definitely enjoying the segment for today. So if you have any comments or if you have any suggestions that you want to share,
Huh?
we would
I don't
love
trust
to have them
You
and
don't
love
trust
to
what?
hear them. Today
that
our
what it is?
topic is jealousy within the family.
Yeah, somebody made
So
it.
if you know
Somebody
somebody,
sells
it
this in
can-
Third
don't have
Ward.
to even be within
Out
your
of a
family.
store.
It
My
can be
partner
your
brought it to
friends.
me. It's
It
pineapple,
can be
wheatgrass, and
your
mint apple.
associates that you work with, whatever that you feel that you can definitely chime in and let us know what's going on. We would love to hear you. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
you want to go
it's
get your glass?
Yes, I'm going to go get it now.
it is flavorful.
What's
Okay, guys, I'm going to get Dr.
It's
Sugar
a
Trash
juice
for you
that
guys.
Somebody made. This one is pineapple, wheatgrass, and mint apple. It's actually sweet. And it's good and green.
And move some of this stuff here.
She's gonna be wearing
Right here, huh?
no 4, but
Oh,
I'm
she's-
on 4, not 3.
She's going to be on this one here?
She can slide the chair over, so that's why I
Okay.
had everything over here.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, she don't need this.
No. Okay.
So I know you probably want to move the fan over this way. So it won't be right up on her.
Okay. I need this too. That's cool. That's good. Okay. Right up on it. Y'all talk about it. All right.
What are you doing? Way too much.
Hand me a plate.
Sure, sir.
And a fork.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Sorry you catching me eating, guys. The Dr. Mom had made some chicken salad.
Turkey.
Oh, turkey salad. Turkey salad?
Yeah.
Wow.
This was turkey beef.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so that's what we're eating, guys.
Oh, some turkey salad. Ooh, my big old button.
Hi, how are
Somebody
you,
needs to go on a
beautiful?
diet. I'm asking
Yes,
Santa Claus.
it's so good to see
I asked
you,
Santa Claus to
beautiful.
bring me some workouts.
Hi.
Who made this turkey salad?
I'm the Love Doctor's mom.
Yes,
Would
yes,
you like
yes.
to try some?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I believe this is the mic he has you
Yes,
right
that's
here.
the mic we have you on.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay,
So when we come back off a break, you want to fix your phone to go live? Do you want to fix your phone to go live? Don't we have another stand?
I thought we did.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. Here you go.
Yes, you
Okay. Oh, my bigness in the camera. Oh, baby. They got to see all the bigness in the camera. I had to been over to move the fan down through it.
So all your sexiness was there.
All my sexiness is ours. Ooh. Uncle Joe, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Okay. All right, then. And she's a pro. She's good.
You let us know when you're ready, Mama, and then we're gonna get started.
And if you guys have jealousy going on within the family, let us know. We're going to talk about it here on air.
No, so I'm wondering why the laptop.
Okay, so it's here.
I have a
All right, let's see. So I'm gonna go right here. Okay, so just basically, Mom, we're gonna have you introduce yourself and everything. How long you've been doing what you're doing now? I hear about you have a book that's already out. I hope you have it. Yes, ma'am. Indeed, indeed.
Oh, that's fine. You want to sit? 'Cause I can move my
No,
phone.
I don't know.
Oh yes. Oh, this is volume 2? Shattered Mirrors? Yes.
And we
Excuse me, Shattered Mirror.
just finished, got the cover for volume 3.
Okay.
And it's
Oh, we working on volume 3. Yes,
going on
ma'am.
volume 3.
Okay. And you have any event that's coming up? No, you don't have any events coming up? Because I saw something you had going on Facebook Live.
Oh, yes, I do. January 18th.
Okay, what do you
Well, it's not my, okay.
Oh, it's not
an
your-
event
okay.
that I'm in. I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna definitely plug that.
You plug this up?
Sure. Where is it? Okay. Ooh. Okay, so, all right. So, yes, we'll go on and introduce you, show you books, and then you can roll into what you do, explain a little bit about yourself or a lot about yourself, and give us some word of wisdom for 2020, rolling in, okay? And after we finish with that, we'll roll back into the topics that we were already discussing, and then we'll get your insight on what you think.
Which is the topic is
Jealousy within the family.
jealousy within the family.
Okay, guys, we're back. Thank you for tuning in with your girl, Lady S, Clearly Unique, and the Love Doctor. And now we have the beautiful, the most gracious
All right now.
Dr. Sugar Trask.
All right
Go
now.
ahead and say something for us.
Thank you for having me on. I am Dr. Sugar Trask. I'm the founder of Scar Free Ministries, a ministry of healing, restoration, deliverance, and the prophetic. Also, I'm the executive producer and director of an awesome TV show, Something Good is About to Happen.
Okay.
We just want to make sure you're getting heard.
The engineer, he'll tell us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to make
Yes,
sure
all
they
right.
can hear you.
Okay.
All right now. For those who don't know who Dr. Sugar Trask is, she has 2 books out already. Okay, Broken Mirror Volume 1, Volume 2, and she has a 3rd one on its way out. Yes, yes indeed. All right, do you want to tell us a little bit about the books?
Certainly. The books actually are my testimony. Volume 1, okay, it's the introduction.
Yes.
And on the introduction, this is how the enemy wanted me dead while I was still yet in my mother's womb. My mother went in to have me February 3rd, 1954 in Dallas, Texas. I was born February 9th, 1954 in Shawnee, Oklahoma. They told her that I was dead. They gave her a shot to abort me.
Oh, wow.
She was a praying woman, and she's still alive today.
How about that? Oh,
And
yes.
so she knew, yeah, Mama Rose?
Yes.
Oh, Mama Rose, hey.
Yes.
And so she called her father and said, Daddy, they're killing me. They're telling me my baby's dead. My baby is not dead. And come and get me. He was in Muskogee, Oklahoma. This is 1954. Okay, I don't know who's listening, but in 1954 there was segregation, and that you had to go and use the back if you were colored or
yeah.
non-white.
Okay.
Okay, and they would get to you when they got to you.
Oh, wow.
If the baby died or you died, okay, well that was.
We'll come and clean up later.
This was at Parkland Hospital.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And
Wow.
so I was on, they were on their way back to Muskogee, but Mama passed out. Daddy thought that she had actually died. So he stopped the car, went to the closest hospital. They said, you have to go around to the back. We can't serve your kind in the front. It's all in the book. Oh, yeah. And so once he got to the back carrying her, she was passed out. And then it was so nasty and so dirty back there. We put her back in the car and drove to the next hospital, went through the front door, handed my mother to the doctor, and said, my baby is dead, dying, and you could tell she was pregnant.
Right.
Yes.
And they took her back in the front door.
Wow.
Front door. Yeah, unheard of. Front door.
Wow.
And so he come back and he says, your daughter is fine, she's passed out, and there's a baby that's going to be here in just a few minutes. We went back in C-section and the rest
And
of
now
it.
you're here.
And that was
And
65
okay, and
years
here
ago.
you are.
That was 65 years
Amazing,
ago.
amazing.
Okay, yes it
Yes,
is.
yes,
it
yes.
is.
So I say this, and I'd like to share that with people because of the fact you might have something that's dying. You might have a dream that is dying.
Exactly.
You might have a goal that is dying. You might have a marriage that is dying. You might have children, and what they're doing is not living for Christ.
Oh,
Correct.
But when God says it's alive, and you continue to go. You continue to push. My mother could have given up. She would have died, and I would have died, but she kept pushing. She kept pushing. And that's what we have to do in relationships. That's what we have to do in ministry. That's what we have to do in business. We can't let emotions or what somebody else says govern what we are going to do or what we're about.
Exactly.
How about
And that's
that?
what we were talking
We
about.
have to keep it.
That's exactly
We
what
have
we're
to
talking
keep
about.
going. No matter what it is, we have to keep going. And so in this book, Shattered Mirror, A Life of Despair, just the introduction, it also shares my beginning of my drug addiction.
Okay.
I'm celebrating my 23rd New Year's coming in a few
Yes,
days.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
23 years of being clean and sober.
All right
Awesome.
now.
And so again, you have once, and they used to say that when I was in the NA and AA groups, you'd have to say, I'm sugar and I'm an alcoholic.
No.
Well, if God's delivered
No.
me, I'm not going to stand up there and I'm not going to say these things.
Right.
And so I had to stop going because I
Indeed.
couldn't say
You wanna
that I
change
was a
minds?
delivered alcoholic. I
Right.
had to say I'm an alcoholic. And so as time went on in progress, 5 suicide attempts,
Oh,
Wow.
oh,
5
oh.
suicide attempts, and that's what the cover is on the 3rd book. It's called Relapse. And so you have to understand, relapse isn't when you pick up the first pipe and start firing it. It's not when you pick up the first drink. It's not when you go back to the bed. It's not.
Hold on, just
Wait, we're gonna change mics real quick.
I
Give us
can't-
1
Right,
second.
right,
because
right.
We're
Yeah.
not
Can you
hearing
hear me?
I can hear you.
You hear me on this one?
Dr.
Yeah, I can
Trask
hear you.
really good.
Can you? Oh, you don't have your.
I don't have my earphones on.
Switch to this.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
Talk now.
Okay.
Just
All
say
right. Say something, something, something.
something. You hear her?
Let the
On
redeemed
this?
let the redeemed
Yes.
say so.
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm so sorry because that was awesome
She said all
testimony.
that,
And
and I
yes.
don't know if your mic was even on.
Oh man, we have to go back and see if we can hear the later.
So I couldn't hear her. I couldn't hear her at first.
Okay. Okay.
Say something.
You could just read.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to see.
Speaking
if
to the
I can,
microphone?
All right. Yes, that's
Okay,
it.
now.
Yeah, I can hear it. Yes.
See now, so all that she,
Oh,
all of that she just said, all of
playback,
all of the all of the Facebook listeners heard it. So,
okay.
so shout out to the Facebook listeners.
and telling me to sit back because they can't see her.
Oh, well, they see you all the time.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Kendra.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, but we can
All right.
we can hear you now. So
Playback. Playback.
yeah,
I
All right.
love.
we might have to start all the way from the
Oh my
beginning.
gosh. Okay, we do.
I am
Okay.
Dr. Sugar Trask of Scar Free Ministries,
Oh.
a ministry of healing, restoration, deliverance, and the prophetic. Also, the executive producer and director of the awesome TV show, Something Good Is About to Happen.
Yes, ma'am.
Which airs every Sunday night, 9 p.m., Channel 17 on Comcast and Channel 99 on ATTUverse. But wait, if you have Roku on the phone, on the TV, or in your pocket, we
All
can
right.
be seen on Sunday evenings, 9 p.m. Something Good is about to happen.
All right.
And I'm in my 3rd season on that as well. So I'm excited about 2020. I'm excited about what God is doing. But what we're talking about right now is Volume 1 of Shattered Mirror. And this is the introduction of when my mother went in to have me at February 3rd in 1954 in Dallas, Texas, Parkland Hospital. I was not born until February 9th, 1954 in Shawnee, Oklahoma. The doctors at Parkland told my mother and grandmother that I was dead. There was no heartbeat. They gave her a shot to come back in 6 days. Yes, 6 days for them to do a DNC, which was to clean out everything.
Right.
Well, she called my grandfather, which was her father. He came from Muskogee, Oklahoma. And if you know, 1954, the coloreds had to use the back door to everything if they were even allowed in.
Wow.
So as he was traveling, trying to get back to Muskogee, my mother passed out. He thought she had went ahead and died. Went into the first hospital. They would not take us through the front door. He had to go to the back. It was so filthy back there. He put her in the car, got her back in the car, went to the next hospital, ran through the front door, handed my mother over to the doctor and said, my daughter is dead and she's got this baby. I need help. They took him. They took her. And here I am, 65 years later, by the grace of God. Because as the journey goes from Shattered Mirror, there's a life of just darkness. There's a dark side of darkness that I had to live through, that I went through. And that's Volume 1. Volume 2 is From Desperation to Salvation. I got to the salvation part when I was living in Los Angeles, California. And I always say PTL saved me from hell, because that morning, Bo Williams, many of y'all know Bo Williams, many of you know Carlton Pearson. A lot of you know PTL, Tammy and Jim Baker. You know Tammy with all the mascara, crying,
yes,
and all
okay.
of that. But they have
Why
the
would
show
you do that?
PTL.
PTL.
And that morning they were having a share-a-thon, and they were asking people to sow money. Well, I was just coming off of a cocaine binge. I didn't have any money. And Ben Kinchlow, who's now with the Lord, he pointed through the TV. I was coming off a cocaine binge. I was delirious. He wasn't coming through the TV, but he pointed towards the TV.
Right.
But I felt his hand came through the TV. And he says, you've given everything to the devil. You've given everything. You don't have anything left, but God wants your soul.
All right.
I was saved just
Just
then.
like that.
Just like that. Over the TV, through a hand coming through at me.
Yes,
And
yes.
You would have thought that was just going to be well and fine, and it was. But this journey that I was on was a 31-year journey. 13 years of crack cocaine. Going to hell twice. Yes, I have been in hell twice, and I've been to heaven once. I died on the table in Galveston, Texas. You would have thought it would have stopped then. 5 suicide attempts. The last suicide attempt was right at Greenspoint Mall.
Oh.
No.
Yes. And so my life has been exciting. I would not change it for the world. I've had, my belly has been cut open 8 times. My knee, I've had knee surgery 3 times. So that's 11 surgeries that I've had. They've told me that I was going to be mentally unstable by the time I was 50 if I didn't take medications and all of this stuff. But when you know God, when you know what God has promised you,
All right.
it doesn't matter how much coke and how much crack, how much alcohol, how many tricks you turn, no matter what you've done in the darkness. If God has promised you eternal life, you're going to have that. And I tried my best, 5 suicide attempts. And then that final one,
He said
I
no.
said, all right, it's not my life to take.
All right now.
And that followed up with me going ahead and going into treatment. That particular morning at treatment, Sister Judy at Our Daily Bread in Galveston, Texas, she looked at me and I didn't even know she knew my real first name. And she said, Sheila, if you go out today, you're gonna die.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I said, whoa! Sister Judy, this is a Catholic organization.
Yes.
Sister Judy's eyes was always blue. When she spoke to me that morning after the meeting, they were brown. And I saw Jesus.
That's right.
Oh.
And I said, whoa. I never left. I never have gotten high since. I went into treatment that day. I was determined not to die that day.
How about that?
My brother came by to give me some money. He was also smoking crack and all that and everything. And I told him, I said, Joe, don't get high this weekend. Don't do any dope this weekend. There's some bad stuff because I got the word from in the meeting.
Right.
That weekend, 3 different people's hearts burst
Oh, no.
from the dope that they were smoking that weekend.
Wow.
But I was in treatment center.
But you was able to save your brother.
I was able to
How
save
about
my
that?
brother. Yes, I was. Yes, I
And he
was.
listened. That's the thing. He listened.
He
knew
heard
you
the
was
word.
Yes.
See, we were brought up in church. We knew church. We knew God. And one of the things when I was out there just being crazy and stupid, I remember God's word said, I will never leave you and I'll never forsake you.
Yes, ma'am.
And I mean in and out of cars, turning tricks, being on the streets, being in alleyways, going here, going there. I remember God's word. God, you'll never leave me. You'll never forsake me. Mickey stuff thrown in my drinks, put in my drinks
Lord,
numerous times.
Yes.
The time I died in Galveston, they had put something in my drinks.
Lord.
And I'm laying on the bed and they were trying to, bring me back to
Right.
life. And my body just lifted up. I could hear, but I couldn't move.
Oh,
And then when they paddled the 3rd time, and there was no heartbeat at all again.
Flatline.
Flatline.
Oh.
They were getting ready to cover my face. God put my spokes back in.
He said you wasn't done yet.
And he
No,
said,
no,
and I
no.
just came alive. And I said, I wasn't dead. I was in heaven. They says, oh my God. I said, and I can tell you told a joke because I remember the voice. and you told a joke. And they said, you weren't. I says, no.
Oh.
There's nothing more. So when somebody tells you that there's nothing more you can do, that you've capped off even in your finances, with your job, with your pay, there's no further that you can go, understand God's word is true.
How about that?
God's
Yes,
word
ma'am.
is real.
Yes,
And they
ma'am.
say, well, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. Well, it ain't over till God says it's over.
That's
the
it.
fat lady can lose weight. Then what you gonna do? You know, so what you gonna do? God's word is gonna remain God's word. And that's why I'm here today.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, and I look at everything that God has allowed me to do. I've been in the same ministry with Joan Hunter Ministries for
Yes.
18 years.
Yes.
Her parents was Charles and Frances Hunter. She's in Tomball now. They're in heaven. And being able to minister healing, salvation, restoration, and deliverance has taken me around the world. I've been to
Yes,
Haiti
ma'am.
6 times. I've been to Israel twice. I've been to Canada probably 9 times. Florida numerous times. And London. You know, and so it's been able to give me the opportunity to see the world where I may not have been able to see it otherwise.
Yes, ma'am.
But when you have purpose, and when you have destiny, it doesn't matter what it looks like. Do you know we're just finishing up a decade? Not just a year, but a decade.
That's right.
And you got to understand that we've got to leave back. We got to leave some of that stuff back. They say you've got to change people, places, and things. Well, that's spiritual also, because there's witches in the church house.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
demons up there in that
yes,
pulpit.
ma'am. Oh,
There's demons in that pulpit.
yes, ma'am.
So you've got to
Indeed.
know that you have a purpose, you have a vision, you have a dream. And we had just finished an 8-week study on From the Vine to the Branch flows divine life. And that's the kind of life God wants us to live. And one of the questions was, can we live in divine life every day? Can we live happy every
Can we
day?
happy every
You've known me for how many years?
Oh my
Have
gosh.
you ever seen me not happy?
No, Mama Trash.
Have you ever seen me without a smile?
No.
Because
I
I
can't say I
know
haven't.
how to back away. I know how to back up.
Yeah.
But it took me years to learn. I don't have to carry the world on my shoulders. I'm not God.
How about that?
I don't have to carry, and I don't have to be anybody's toilet.
That's right.
I know the word. And I don't have to be just crapped on and stepped on and pushed to the side.
How about that?
I don't have to be. And you know what? Neither do you.
No.
Neither do you. You might have been the crapper all this past decade. You might have been the one being crapped in and on this past decade. But God is saying it's time to get up. It's time to stand up. And it's time to know I'm God. I'm your source.
Indeed.
I'm your resource. And I will be there to protect you, to lead you, and to guide you into victory. Because He wants us as that branch to bear precious fruit. What y'all do with the radio station, that's fruit. All of those listeners, that's y'all's fruit. That's what God has given y'all. And because He's given it to you, He's going to multiply it. He's going to multiply it. Because see, there's plenty in 2020. I understand that plenty is going on, and there's going to be plenty of finances. There's going to be plenty of opportunity, plenty of doors open, plenty of wealth.
It has to be.
Because this past decade for some people was very dark,
Lord, have mercy.
very lean.
Yes.
But see, miracles were seen in 2019. You're looking at one.
All right.
You're looking at one. This is the first Christmas in 19 years that my family was together. And through social media and being able to bring through from Face Chat and all of those kind of things, we were together. First time in 19 years. That's an answered prayer.
That's an answered prayer.
That's an
Yes,
answered
indeed.
prayer. And everybody is healthy. Everyone has a job. Everybody has their apartment, cars. They're doing very well.
My God.
And that is a blessing.
That is a blessing.
Because it's been a hard 10 years. My mother had a stroke. 10 years it's going to be. She's been bedridden. She ready to get up though.
Are you serious?
She's ready to get up. She said, I'm getting ready. I got to go to the grocery store. I said, oh, my God.
You're saying, okay.
I said,
I'm tired of being in this spot.
She said that was between
She's
her
the
and God.
sweetest. She is the sweetest woman.
And we had to go through what we had to go through.
Yeah.
She said, don't you stop. Not one engagement. That's one event. If God has called you to go out, you go out. Because I'm going to be all right. She said, I just need to rest a little bit. I
Right.
just need a little rest.
Yes,
And
yes,
I said,
yes.
all right then. So I do what I do. My sister takes care of her the majority of the time. And so with her even having that thought that I'm going to walk again. I'm going to get out of this bed. I'm going to do some things. I'm going to the grocery store. Who am I to say, oh, Mama, come on. Now you know what the doctors say. Like the opposite.
She's a quite the opposite.
I speak to that brain. I speak to that brain.
That's right.
Every day I speak to that brain. I speak to that left side. I speak to those muscles every day. So I believe, because that's a prayer. That's a promise from God. And I'm standing on that. I just
Indeed.
came out of a 90-day fast. 90-day fast. I gave up all meat, all fried foods, 90 days.
I remember.
From August 1st to November 1st.
Yes, you FaceTime every day.
Every day I'm on
FaceTime every day.
Facebook Live since May. But this is
Always
the
on
funny
Facebook.
part about being on Facebook Live, how that happened. I went to bury my aunt in Oklahoma in April. I went to try on some clothes. Well, the way they had the mirrors positioned, I could see the back. I said, who is that?
Oh, there's somebody standing back here.
Who is this? I mean, the people outside was cracking up. Because my voice carries. And I wasn't trying to be quiet. I wanted to know who this was that walked in behind me.
And just standing there.
I said, oh no, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I said, God, you got to do something. You got to help me with this. So after I came back, I went to a retreat with Chica Hunt.
Okay.
So I thought it was going to be 21 days to make a habit, 21 days to break a habit.
Okay.
It's 63 days, y'all.
Oh, wow.
Don't be twisted on that. It's 63
She said, don't be
days.
twisted on that.
I said, okay. And so we had to talk about our weaknesses and our strengths. And procrastination happened to be one of mine. And there were several others. And I said, I'm tired of saying I'm going to do something and then I don't do it. Or I don't complete it.
Indeed.
Okay?
Indeed.
And so I said, I need consistency in my life. You know what God said? Get up and start walking.
And walk you did.
I said, get behind me. Now, you ain't said this, Lord. You ain't told me to get up and walk. Every morning, my sister and my niece, they walk. I'm sitting on the couch. I've lost 30 pounds, praise God.
You go, girl.
I'm sitting on the couch and they go out. I said, y'all have a good
I'm
walk.
waving at them.
Knowing that I needed to be the one up there walking. He said, I want you to walk. I said, like, put on tennis shoes and like
And
walk,
get it moving.
walk. He says, that's what I need you to do consistently. So I walked. That was the first portion. I walked for 63 days. I'm still walking now. But I had to get myself in alignment. Because, you know, we do great things.
Right.
You know, we're helping all sorts of people. But there's still issues that we have.
Yeah,
I'm still
of
a
our
work
own.
in progress here.
Yes, ma'am.
I got some work this
And
morning.
as
So
I.
guys, you're on live with definitely Dr. Sugar Trask. If you have any questions for her or any comments for her of what she's saying, we definitely want to hear you. And you can also call in at
713-575-9607.
yes, definitely let her know you are enjoying what she have to say, because I know she's helping someone out there that may have needed to hear this word.
All right.
One thing I would like to share, because I listen to what God says and He speaks, so I'm just going to veer off just a little bit, because there's somebody that's watching. Their son is incarcerated and their daughter is on drugs. They have custody of the children. Don't give up hope. Don't give up on that daughter. She's going to leave that guy that she's with that's causing and creating the emotional distress that she's going through. You keep praying.
Let's do this.
God is just saying, you keep praying and let me do the rest. Because talking to her and all of this about it, she knows she's an addict.
Right.
She knows she's using drugs. She knows she's lost her children. She doesn't have to be reminded. One thing about addicts, we're not stupid people. We're educated people.
Yeah.
But we have demons, and we have hurt, and we have pain, and that causes our emotions. We just want to be out of the pain. So if there's somebody that's in pain, if there's somebody that needs to be shifted, and that's what we're going through right now. Ending this decade, we're shifting into this new decade. And it's going to be scary for some people. Because there's divorce right there. There's death right there. There's children going away for college right there. There's separation right there. And it's a little scary. But keep holding on to the vine. Keep holding on to the vine and know that daughter's coming out. And she's coming out full bloom. Because she really has been called into the ministry. She really is an evangelist. So just you pray. Who's listening, well, that fits your family life. Just keep praying and let God do the rest. Stop trying to make something happen because you can't. Only God can.
All right.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Yes.
Are you going to tell us where we can purchase the books here?
Oh, you can purchase Volume 1 and Volume 2 on Amazon. After Sugar Trash Shattered Mirror, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Volume 3 ebook is already ready. And that will be the Kindle book. That will be probably by Friday or Monday, ready to rock and roll.
All right now.
So I'm doing the pre-sale starting tomorrow on Volume 3.
All right now.
So how can they reach you on either Facebook, Instagram,
Oh, let's see. You can go to Facebook, author, because I write books, Sugar Trask. You can email me at sugarmarie05@earthlink.net. You can go to the website, www.scarfree03ministries.com, or you can call 409-333-9006. That's the office number, or you can call and text me on 409-789-9631. Or you can also catch me every Monday evenings, 5:30, and I do a Facebook Live right from Houston Media Source TV.
Awesome.
Indeed.
Awesome.
You've had comments going on here.
Okay.
People was trying to see you. We had one, Mimsy, very interesting. She was enjoying it. She said, hey. Adrian, my son, he says she's fresh to death. He loves what you're rocking.
Oh, well, all right. I'm trending.
Oh, there you go. He told me, everybody's saying, sit back. We can't see her. I can't see Miss Trask. They wanted to see you. Now, everybody have gotten a chance to see you, have gotten a chance to hear you. I'm so glad you graced us with your presence today. But before you came in, we had started in on the topic, jealousy within the family. A lot of times, Lady S likes to bring topics from different other listeners, watchers of Facebook Live, to bring them in to do the topic. We bring the topic in, we discuss the topic, and hopefully in the end we've said something or heard something or someone else has given some advice or something to kind of help the person out. Sometimes they want to be anonymous, sometimes they don't mind putting it out there.
All right.
But if you have a word, that you can give, that's comforting, because a lot of us deal with that jealousy within the family. Sometimes you don't know how to handle it because it's like being a child. It's like Tabby. You go and you explain to mama or something, and she must be jealous and this and that and this. Why is she saying such horrible things to me? And you become the black sheep of the family instead of being someone who's asking for help. So, yeah. So we're just wondering if you had a kind word or something that you can say that can help a person out with feeling, because a lot of times people feel not, I don't want to use the word segregated, but when you become the complainer because you bring into the attention of the higher anarchy, is that what when you bring it to the head of the family, there's something that's going on within the family that's causing a rift, a disturbance within the family. So you go to someone is higher, someone that everyone respects and look up to,
Mhm.
and you say, this is the problem that I'm having. You don't want to seem like you're complaining, but you want to be able to go to family reunions or whatever and not have to worry about seeing this person, and you know what this person's been saying about you. You know, you want to squash it. You want to squash it, but you don't want to be the complainer. You just want to squash it, you know. So, you know, just wondered if you had something to speak on. Help us out.
I love going to the root.
Okay.
The root of problem,
Oh,
jealousy.
yes.
You got to understand, jealousy stems from rejection. So when you get that emotion of rejection operating in your life, you've got to take a step back and find out what is creating this feeling that I'm having. Well, it's rejection. Maybe you was the 5th baby. Mama didn't want no more.
Right.
Maybe you're the 1st baby, but you're not daddy's baby.
No.
Okay? Mama's baby, but daddy's baby.
Oh, shit.
You might be the 3rd. Okay? Then you've got the one ahead of you or the 2 ahead of you. And so now mama doesn't have the things that she had with the other 2. Money isn't the same way. So you're not together. You're kind of pushed aside. You're rejected. So I need attention. To some people, any kind of attention is attention. Paddling is attention. Slapping is attention. It doesn't matter for some people, for children as they grow up, any kind of attention is just something. I can act all this kind of way. They're not going to do anything. Well, then you have the older 2 that wasn't able to act that way. If they did, they knew they got backhanded or they got time out or whatever you do to punish your child. But here comes little Annie, number 3 and number 4, she gets to do anything. Well, that comes up again. There's rejection. Now you're rejected because you're older. Before you're rejected because you're younger or the youngest. So they got to do this. They did. How do I know that? I'm the baby of the family.
How about that? Wait.
Whatever my sister had to do, she had to take me with her. Whatever my brother had to do, he had to take my sister and myself with him.
Everybody's watching everyone. Everybody watch each other.
Because mama didn't play. If she came home and that house wasn't the way it's supposed to be, my brother Joe didn't just get a spanking or whooping. Everybody did.
Yeah.
So if something was wrong, I was the first one to say, Mama, Joe's the one that did that. Mama, Cookie the one that did that. I didn't do that. She said, it don't matter. Y'all all gonna
Everybody
get it.
gonna get it. Everybody gonna get some.
Well, I got to get spanking. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. So as you grow older and you find out, and that jealousy now is from rejection. Now I'm jealous of you. Why? Because of you, I've been rejected. So now I'm gonna lie on you. I'm going to take your toys. I'm going to take your jacket. I'm going to steal your lipstick. I'm going to open up your makeup and put it back in your purse. So now everything. I'm going to take your shoes and put paint inside. So when you step in your tennis shoes, they're ruined.
Boy, that's wrong with getting it.
Well, you asked.
Since I'm going to put paint in your shoes. Oh,
and
my
all
Lord.
different kind of things. Or food in your shoes and you put them in the person's closet. Then the fruit rottens or whatever. And you go to put your shoes on. Those are $140 Nikes or Jordans. Now they're ruined. But it stems again from rejection. So that's the core. So when you
I can't with the rotten food in the shoes. Now, is that experience or is it just something you may have heard or something?
Thank God I grew up without siblings.
You're an only child.
Yes, indeed.
He didn't get to enjoy all of that good stuff.
Because I would have hurt somebody.
In the Jordans, though. In the $100-something Jordans.
I would have hurt some.
It would have been on and popping.
My parents would have came home and found my sibling leaking. Because first off, my parents didn't buy my Jordan. They bought everything else but not Jordan. So I literally had to hustle, meaning selling candy and stuff like that as a child, popsicles and freeze pops and pickles or cool cups, whatever you want to call them, depending on where you're from. I had to sell all of that to get my Jordans and stuff. So I would have hurt somebody. I would have hurt somebody for real.
Wow. I'm just saying that is very specific. That's all I'm saying. That's very
Yes,
specific.
yes,
She old school though. You
Oh,
know what I'm
okay, she
saying?
said food
Like,
in the shoes.
that's deep. That's deep. I've never thought of nothing like that. I'm pretty methodical myself. You
You
know what
understand what I'm saying?
Like she done taught me
That
something.
was too on the nose for me.
So now
Oh,
as
man.
the child, now you're an adult.
Mhm.
Okay? Now you have a baby.
Mhm.
All the tension goes
Goes on
to
the
the
baby.
baby.
Mm.
Now what are we back to the root of? Rejection,
Rejection.
bringing on jealousy.
Mm.
You are jealous of your child. So that's where some child abuse comes in at. That's where neglect comes in at. That's where the slapping and the hitting and the punching comes in at. Because now the attention that you had while you were pregnant,
Yeah.
you don't have that attention anymore.
How about
Now
that?
the baby is here. You don't have that attention, people waiting on you, hand and foot, rubbing your back, your feet, and all this. Now the baby is here. So now because the baby is here, mama's not paying attention to you. Daddy's not paying attention to you. The baby's daddy ain't paying attention to
Oh,
you
God,
because
God.
the baby is here.
Yeah.
So again, we have jealousy. And it goes in the family of the boyfriend or the husband, the grandparents, you know, and there you sit. That's why it's very important. All right, Lord. That's why it's very important. When a woman has a child, if you see any kind of change in her attitude or her emotions, stay as close to her as you possibly can. Because we don't
I
want
know where you
another
go.
Smith.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Just
ma'am.
the other day, a woman, a 3-month-old and a 3-year-old, and then herself over the ledge of a parking lot.
I never followed up with that. I don't even know what happened with that, but I briefly heard it on the news. I was on my way out the door, and I briefly heard it on the news, and I was like, I don't think I'd heard that correctly.
You heard it correctly.
What? What you say?
Can you imagine how traumatic that was? You're downstairs getting ready to walk or to move or to get in your own car or to cross the street, and plop, there's something, you turn around and there's a person down there, a baby, and then another
What?
few seconds, there's another body,
Purposely.
purposely.
What?
And then you got 2 already on the ground, and then here comes this big something down out of the sky.
So
That's
he's destroying
traumatic.
the children. Oh no.
That's traumatic to the viewers, the people that was downstairs, the people that had to look at it, the people that had to answer the call, you know, the people that had to make the call.
When was this?
That was earlier this week. My days are always so crazy. It might have been last week.
No, it was this week. I heard it
Because the
this
day
week.
is, the day is Sunday.
Oh, he was going
Today
in
is
with that.
Sunday, so it had to have been, it was last week. But it was on the news. It was on the news several different times.
It was on the news. I didn't hear any more about it after that. So mentally, I pushed it to the back of my head because I didn't believe what I was hearing, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe it was just a show that was on as I was walking out. But I know the caster's voice, but I didn't hear any more about it, so it got pushed.
No, this wasn't no Tyler Perry. No, this was real.
Wow.
Just on the Tyler Perry.
This
No.
was real.
Wow.
This was real. But that's how important. The baby was
Lord.
only 2 or 3 months. So you've got to understand these mothers that have these babies, if they seem to be a little odd or a little off,
Yeah.
don't just say, oh, well, that's just, she didn't. No.
Yeah.
Help them
Yeah.
to seek
Yeah,
some
sometimes you
help.
have to check on people.
Because mental illness is real.
Yes. Yeah. Postpartum.
Yeah, that's
Especially-
no joke.
Yeah, and that's the truth. I was a victim. I was a victim of that. I never thought about killing my child or anything like that, but I experienced incredible sadness, and I didn't know why I was feeling this way. Never thought about harming my child, but the mind plays tricks on you
Yes,
when you're going through this type of thing. And I never knew what that was. I really had to pray my way out of there because my family's always never been family.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I felt like I was pretty much alone in this,
Mhm.
and I didn't know why I was feeling the way that I was feeling. I had to really, really, really break myself all the way down and pray my way through that because I didn't know what it was. I didn't know why I was like, because I know I was mean during the pregnancy, but after the pregnancy, all the sobbing, I never wanted to leave the bed. I didn't want like to come into the room or anything like that. God sent someone. It was for the season. It was for a season, but God sent someone to my side to walk me through to make sure that my child was going to be okay until I got through whatever I was getting through, because I didn't have a mother. My mother passed when I was 7, so I didn't have a mother. You know, it was someone there, but it was just like just being there. But anyway, but I had to pray my way through that. That is a feeling. When I heard about the Smith lady, I don't know if that's what it was. People want to blame it on that. But when a man tells you that he doesn't want your child, oh, I can't be with you because of your children or whatever like this here, that's not postpartum. That's stupid. That's not postpartum, you know. But yeah, indeed, that's something that's strong. Whenever I noticed any of my siblings, there were the women that were going through this, and I know because I see it coming, I stick next to them. I had one started crying. Never seen her cry a day in my life. My dad married her mother. She became my stepsister, and she was one of the toughest little girls I've ever known. And one day I showed up to her house, and we were talking, and she started crying. They scared me to death. So I just started grabbing children. Okay, well, you let me know when you're feeling better, and I'll bring them back, and I'm going to get them something to eat and get some diapers, and you know, and say, oh, I can't get what you don't know. I don't need nothing from you. I just need you to feel better. I'll be back later to check on you. When I dropped those kids off at my house and told my dad, I'll be back. I got to go and find out what's going on over here, because I've never seen her cry before. So that scared the mess out of me, but I knew where she was. And I know mentally, if she wasn't strong enough, no telling what we would have showed up at the house to find later.
That's right.
Yeah, so I had to go back and start cleaning up. I started cleaning the house, girl, open these windows, and, you know, let's eat something really fattening, and let's watch something that's really sad. No, I don't like stuff like that. Let's watch something that's really sad, tearjerker, chick flick, whatever it's going to take to shake you up out of this, you know, and let's get to praying. Let's start praying this out of here, because whatever it is living in the house with you. Right. So let's start praying and on up out of here. Let's do that. But I knew where she was. She was in a very, very dark spot. Yes. And you can feel alone. I don't care how many people are around you. If you don't have your sister circle that's going to pray with you, or your family circle that's going to pray with you, you can be alone in something like this here, because it becomes a sickness.
Right.
Yes, it becomes a sickness. You know, so
that was good that you observed that, because some people don't have nobody that observe it. So that's why it's good to check on people.
Yes.
Even if you're on the phone talking to them, you can tell the difference in their voice that something is wrong, because some people don't want to just say what's wrong, because they don't want to feel like every time I talk to them I have a problem. You know, but sometimes you have to listen, and like you said, oh, I'm gonna come get you today, girl. What you got going on? You know, sometimes you have to just notice it.
Yes.
Because sometimes they don't want, because sometimes they're ashamed to say.
We were just talking. I was standing up playing with the baby at the crib, and then I heard a beat in her voice, and I turned around and she was dropping tears. Never had seen that child cry, ever. Even when her mother would spank her, she would do the whatever crying. You know,
scream, that's it.
Yeah, but never tears. And when I turned around and saw those tears rolling out her face, that was the scariest thing. So I'm saying, just start grabbing children, baby. Just start, okay, girl, well, all right, well, we're going to go on to the crib. Daddy hasn't seen the kids in a while, so we'll grab a few things right here, to grab this child right here. Thank you very much, ma'am. And I'll be back to check on you. Yes,
but that's true. That's really true. And we have to understand these young children that's having children.
Yes.
Again, there's no boundaries. There's no one they can go to. Mama's out doing more twerking than they're
How about that?
You know,
yes,
they're out here doing this here. So they don't have that bond that is needed to help me through this.
Right.
So I'm not going to hurt my baby. I'm not going to harm myself.
Yeah.
You know, but we got to really, in this new decade, that spirit of discernment is so powerful and so necessary and so needed. You know, you can even tell sometimes when you're in Walmart, you got a woman that's got 5 kids and they're all under the age of 6.
And she needs a break.
She needs some help.
She needs some help, Lord.
You know, and that's what Walmart is my sanctuary, really. I do more praying here than I do in church. So that's my assignment.
Yes,
My
Lord.
assignment is Walmart.
Exactly. Okay. Oh, you've
And I
been
don't-
assigned to
I
Walmart.
don't miss my assignment. I'm there daily.
How about that? Yes, ma'am. Indeed.
Sometimes 3 times a
Indeed.
day. Going,
Yes,
coming,
yes.
and in between.
All right
Because
now.
there's somebody there that needs prayer.
And you're gonna find them
And I'm
at
gonna
Walmart.
find them.
You're gonna find them at Walmart.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna kid you. Like, I've seen a woman stand in the aisle weeping. Baby, what's wrong? She couldn't even afford the paper towel. She needed paper towel at the house because not that she needed it, but she was like, I'm so broke, I can't even afford paper towel. Baby, let me give you a couple of dollars. I know you don't need the handout or want the handout, but let me just kick down a couple of dollars so that you can get some paper towel, because this is something in your mind you know you're used to. You're used to having paper towel, and right now, I'm like, girl, let's not start crying right here in the aisle, but guess what? Tomorrow, it's going to be good. You're going to have your paper towel, and you're going to be able to dry your hands one sheet at a time. I just made light of it. Her situation may have been really bad.
Oh, yeah.
And laughter, a lot of times, is the best medicine.
Yes.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, you know me. Cause
The endorphins. The endorphins.
Don't let me catch you, and I can talk to this one here on the phone and don't sound right. But what's wrong with you? Don't make me have to come bust up the place. What's going on? What's happening? Yes. Don't let me call and it sound like you not Lady S. Because you have a problem. Yes, indeed. Yes, ma'am. So, like I said, wow, I'm going to have to follow up on that story because I don't know if they ever discussed the reason why she did this. Was she going through postpartum? Was it a breakup? Was it because of 2019, which has been one of the hardest years for me in a long time?
But you're still standing.
I'm still standing.
You're still standing.
Because of people like her, people like you.
You're still standing.
Yeah.
You might be stupid. You might be squatting.
No.
But you're still standing.
Oh,
You're still standing.
Yes,
We
indeed.
can't be like this. We gotta motivate each other and keep each other
Keep it
going.
moving.
Keep us each other sane, because sometimes it does hit you.
Yeah.
This depending on the circumstances.
Yes.
And when you're that person that be that ear for everyone else, sometimes you need that ear for yourself.
Yeah. And that
Sometimes
is
you
true.
need that ear for yourself. Because you can help everybody out with their situation, but you be clueless to your own situation.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
That's why I said this decade, we are not going to be anybody's toilet.
Yes.
Not this decade.
Okay.
No more.
Check it off. I
The
want to hear.
toilet lid has been shut. It is not to be reopened. If you didn't get a time to crap on me in the last decade, you missed it, baby.
Because the toilet seat is closed.
It's closed. No more crapping, not in this lane.
My
no
goodness.
More.
My
no more.
goodness.
It's time to rise up.
All right now.
So guys, yes, you're tuning in live with your girl Lady S, Clearly Unique, the Love Doctor, and Dr. Sugar Travis.
All right
So
now.
guys, we hope you are definitely
Yes.
enjoying this segment that we have going on.
They
Enjoying her.
got my thing blowing up, Mama Trash. You got them blowing up, baby. You got thumbs, you got hearts, you got all these, baby. You got them in here today. You got them
So
in
we're
here today.
definitely going to take us a break right quick, guys, and
Yes.
thank you for tuning in, and want to talk to you soon.
All right now. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes. Yeah, look out there now. Yeah, you have them blowing up in here. You have them clapping and
Yes,
all this extra stuff. People had left out and came back in. you got them going today.
Yes,
You got 'em
yes.
going.
Really?
Yeah, even on this too. So,
Oh, then everybody said yes,
Yes,
yes. Oh, she came here to deliver something.
Yes,
Yes.
you
You
did.
was needed here
Awesome,
today
awesome
for a lot of
work,
those that need.
So somebody said yes.
Man.
who is this? Rico Monroe? Hi, honey. I'm not sure to see who this one is, but hi, I'm so glad that you're with us today. How you guys doing? Great, Mimsy say great show. Thank you, Mimsy. Thank you very much, honey. Thank you. Yes, and yes. Guys, we're still talking about the topic, jealousy within the family. So if you guys have anything, we're rounding the corner of the show. So if you guys have anything you need us to discuss while we're on air. If you guys have any questions for Dr. Trask,
Questions for Dr. Trask?
yes, please. This is
We're
the
gonna
place.
be definitely going off in a minute with our segment. We hope you were enjoying us. If you have any last minute comments, any last words, we would love to hear you. Or if you want to call in, it's 713-575-9607. If you want to call in just to say hello or something. But our topic today was jealousy within the family. It could be within friends, your people at your coworkers, at your job, anything. You never know where jealousy strikes, where it hits. Or if you know someone that needs a simple prayer, definitely let us know while we have Dr. Travis here. You can definitely say an uplifting prayer for someone that may need it.
You said something though there, because believe it or not, the people you work with are your family. Because guess what? If something happens to you at work, guess who they have to call? Your immediate family.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that is still your family. Most definitely. All I know is my mom's favorite. All I know, I'm my mom's favorite, and I love it. LOL. Mimsy, no, we don't need you to be messy. Where's your sister or brother? That's all I'm saying. Not unless you're the only child. Thank you all so much for supporting the radio show. Always talking to the people on here. Yes, we thank you guys so much. If you guys do have a question for us, I have a question for Dr. Sugar Trash. I left a number there, 713-575-9607 for you guys to call in if you would like to do that, or if you would like to drop words here. I thank you guys, the ones that are chiming in on Facebook Live. We really do appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Who is that laughing? Must be Mimsy. Girl, you a mess. But most definitely, we are appreciating it, okay? All right, guys. Well, as y'all know, y'all on Facebook Live, so y'all where everything is happening. So just sit back and enjoy. We'll be going back on air in a few minutes, okay? All right.
So I'm going to share about the event January 18th.
Please do.
Which is the Guinness Book of Records.
Oh my goodness.
Speakers.
Well, most definitely, you have to share that with us.
Excited about that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Oh, yeah. I saw how excited you were. Well, I'll tell you. But look at them. They just thumbs up and hearts. Y'all don't do all that for me. I truly believe y'all only doing this because Dr. Trask is here. Y'all cutting up. Golly. Mimsy says, no, I have 3 sisters and 3 brothers, but I'm number 6 in the family, and I'm super close. Boy, I tell you, the messiness of it all, Mimsy, the messiness of it all. Oh, they only cutting up because you hear them doing all this. Thank you so much.
It's the last show of the decade.
It is the last show of the decade.
Yes.
For us, of the year.
Yes.
For us, of the year. Because we, been here 6 months, maybe? 4 months? How long we been here, Love Doctor? Something like that. You know how long we've been working your nerves. Goodness.
Not really.
Oh, you don't? Oh, he don't keep track. He loves us that much. He doesn't keep track. Oh, okay. That's love. That's only because he loves us. Yeah, you can't tell us you love us? You heard what we said.
Y'all wouldn't ask me that. Y'all want me to just tell you because y'all asking me that? Yeah, I love y'all.
I don't feel it.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all forced me to say it.
You didn't say you love me.
That's like saying I love you just to hear me say it back.
Gotcha. I hear you.
If I didn't love y'all, I wouldn't deal with y'all.
If anybody who's fresh to death in here, it's got to be the Love Doctor, baby. I mean, he has his Texans hat, his Texans jacket. Wait, Texas jacket. Texas jacket. Let me tell you the truth. Adrian.
Yeah, no, you gotta show him.
Oh, you gotta show him the whole job. Look.
You don't be lost. You still Texans down.
Look, Adrian, my son, he thumbs up, heart, and everything else.
Still down for the H-time, you know what I'm saying?
If y'all
we
want,
still in the playoffs. What Dallas do? For all y'all Dallas fans, y'all mad, huh? Y'all gonna be watching the whole thing. Y'all got knocked out by Philly.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Philly. Appreciate y'all.
Oh my Lord Jesus. Oh, the messiness.
Yeah.
The messiness of it all. Oh, somebody said, no, not the Texans. Mimsy, don't do that. Don't do that, Mimsy. No,
she must be a Dallas fan.
Mimsy, no.
Can't no Dallas fans talk about the Texans right now because we still playing. Y'all
oh my God. What are all y'all saying? Baby, they are going off. What is that? IE? Is that what this says? IE or something like that? Oh, Lord. I cannot play with you guys. They are mad. I hate the Cowboys. Oh, Lord. Oh.
No, they mad. They big mad.
Hi,
right
Houston.
now.
Welcome back. This your girl, Lady X, and clearly unique.
Hi,
The
guys.
Love Doctor. And
Cowboy
Dr.
fans
Sugar
are big
Jones.
mad right now.
So
Oh.
yes, guys, do we really just realize? Y'all know that this is the last show of 2019
How about
with the
that?
Relationship Talk crew.
All right.
Yes. So y'all know 2020, we're gonna be on it. We hope
Yes,
y'all
yes,
gonna be
on
ready.
fire.
It's gonna be a new year of fire. Yes.
Boy,
Those
I
of you
tell
that slept on us for 2019, we hope you gonna know.
We're gonna wake up. Y'all gotta wake up. Yes,
We're gonna
indeed.
shake up your Sundays.
Oh, yes.
Worse than what you got this year. It's gonna be a good worse.
We be coming in smoking.
Yes, we're gonna be hot on the set.
Indeed,
Yes.
indeed.
And we're gonna have Dr. Love with us as well. He's gonna be definitely tuning up with us.
Oh, yes.
So we're gonna always have him.
Why he
He's our
started messing on
engineer.
our line? Has anybody been saying anything on your line? Because the people are going back and forth here.
What,
I don't know
Texas?
about you, doing all the
Saying
Cowboys
what?
suck and all this stuff here.
Because they do.
You
turn it on me.
I don't even know
You
what's
said turn
happening.
it on.
Look, I don't even know what's. There you go. It's all you. It's all you.
Texas. Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, look, I'm getting likes. Look, back for the likes. Yeah, Texas.
This is
Texas
the
fan.
messiest.
Wow.
Shout
It's
out.
so
What
messy.
them
This
Cowboys
is-
do?
Oh wait, your team.
But I'm not a
How-
Texan
how
fan.
them
I'm
Cowboys-
not a Saints.
Saints
Oh,
still
the
in it.
Saints
Okay.
won today.
Saints still in it,
So
but-
that's what we
but
talking
what
about.
them
I don't know who's
Cowboys
winning.
do.
Who's winning, Love Doctor?
That's my team.
Oh, who's ever winning?
Yeah, who's winning?
Who's winning what?
Who's winning the
It's
game?
different games, so that's what I'm
Who's
saying.
winning today?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, the
We have to
Saints
look at
won
all
today.
the scores.
The Saints won today. So I don't know.
Oh, the Saints won today. That's
No,
all you know.
I mean, the Cowboys won today, but they got eliminated by Philly.
Oh.
Shout out to Philly.
That's
Oh, no. And I'm not
Shout out to
a
Philly.
Cowboys fan. I don't guess today.
You not a Cowboys
Yeah.
fan?
No,
Maybe
no,
Texas. Texas.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Texas.
my
Texas.
Lord.
But we lost.
Okay.
I
We
got
lost.
costumes for both, so it's all
But we
right.
still
All right,
we
there
still
you
in
go.
the playoffs.
Nah.
Yeah, we still in the playoffs.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
Oh, geez.
yeah.
Yes,
Who is
yes.
this? Ah, who's crying?
I don't know whoever it is, but shout out to Philly though.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, we still in. We still in. Yeah.
So messy.
We still in.
This is the messiest. This show is getting messier by the minute.
I just want to know how many TVs was broken today.
Oh,
How
Exactly.
many how many jerseys
what
was
is up with
thrown
all
on
these
the
mad
floor?
faces
Was in the
though?
trash.
What is happening?
Oh no, Cowboys big man. Look at the man face.
I know,
Somebody
look at
mad.
Man,
Yeah.
faces.
Can't argue
Who
with
is-
the truth, man. Can't argue with the truth. Texas, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
Lord.
Shout out to Philly.
This is way too messy for me though. This is way too messy for me.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, they big mad.
Oh, and crying. Well, I'm a girl, so I'm not a
Hey,
football
hold on.
fan.
Turn it to me one more
I
time.
don't like. I'm not.
Hey, you know what? Look. Let me take my glasses off.
Oh yeah.
Better luck next year.
Oh,
Yeah.
good Lord, have mercy.
Better luck next year. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Good luck with that.
This is messy.
Y'all, if y'all don't get rid of Jerry Jones and y'all don't get rid of, y'all need to get rid of the coach. Y'all need to get rid of the owner.
Just throw the whole dang on team away.
Yeah, the
Start
whole
over.
team. They need to start over. The quarterback, Zeke, everybody.
Hey, Adrian talking about the Cowboys.
Again.
I can't.
Yeah,
I
it's a
cannot.
whole nother decade.
Oh,
So and y'all
Jesus.
still haven't won. Stop talking about them 95 rings, y'all.
Oh.
Rings is old. Yeah, we gonna stop talking about them 95
This
rings.
is so messy.
Yeah.
Why is it so messy today? I don't know what's happening.
Because the Cowboys
Oh, my
got
goodness.
eliminated. So-called America's team is no longer America's team. They're America's trash can.
Oh darn.
This is
I mean,
horrible.
I'm speaking facts. I'm just speaking facts. I'm not even
This is
lying.
so the only way they making it to the Super Bowl if they buy tickets.
Exactly.
This is
Exactly.
terrible. This is Adrian. Find something to do. That's what you
Adrian,
do.
shout out to who was that?
Adrian, that's my son. That's Adrian.
Hey, shout out to AR. Adrian, shout out to you, man. Yeah, that's a fact. It's a known fact.
Back on track. Lord have mercy. You still got people going. Dr. Sugar.
Yes.
Give us
Oh,
something.
you got
please.
mad faces. Somebody
Yeah,
big
a
mad.
lot of
Somebody
mad faces, and
big
Adrian is
mad
laughing.
over there.
This is too much. Dr. Sugar, what do you have for us? You have something coming up
Yes,
for
yes,
us.
yes.
Oh,
Close out with
yes.
something.
I've got to share with everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
Save the date, January 18th.
Okay.
9 a.m. to 9 p.m., the Guinness World Book of Records speakers platform. I will be one of the speakers on the platform.
Awesome.
And that is one of Nolan Davis's visions. And so I need y'all's support. Let me tell you, the $27 ticket put you into a drawing for $10,000. $10,000.
Yeah, I heard you say that on your show the other day.
$10,000. So I need you. Boom Factor. Hey, Cheryl. Boom.
You like us.
Hey.
Go ahead.
And that's $10,000 cash. But I need your help. This is where you come in. Go to recordbreakers2020.com. Recordbreakers2020.com on Facebook. Go there now. Purchase your tickets. You can purchase as many tickets as you'd like. Every ticket puts you in the drawing for $10,000. January 18th. Don't miss this opportunity. This is a new decade to start a new business, pay off some bills. How about take a vacation? Maybe buy that ring that you didn't get. Maybe just open up something that you've always wanted to do. Pay kids' college. Maybe pay off that car. But $10,000 to start a new decade, and the investment was only $27. Go right now. Record Breakers, you put it right in my face. Recordbreakers.com. Recordbreakers.com. No, Recordbreakers 2020. Recordbreakers2020.com. Do it today, don't delay. And guess what else? If I sell the most tickets, I'll even get $500. That's a dinner to Ruth Chris.
That's only one dinner?
That's exactly
That's only one dinner?
And so we just want there we go. We just want everybody to be able to participate, and you do not have to live in Houston.
All right.
You can be in Ireland, you can be in England, you can be in Canada, you can be in Guyana, you can be anywhere, Cambodia, anywhere you hear this message. Buy yourself a ticket. That's recordbreakers2020.com, and it's going to say speaker you're supporting.
Okay.
Sugar, the speaker you're supporting. So I am anticipating every one of you that's on to purchase your tickets. Purchase your tickets, recordbreakers2020.com. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe you want to be a vendor or a sponsor. Text next up to 474747. Text next up to 474747. Get the information, get your tickets. Buy 5, buy 10, buy 25, buy 100. Just put in their speaker that you, the speaker that you're supporting is Sugar. A closing word? Yes, sure, I have a closing word.
All right.
The divine life relationship that you need as the branch holding on to the vine for you to produce fruit of joy, love, peace. God wants you to be able to have precious fruit. What kind of fruit is falling off of your branches? I can tell the kind of tree a person comes from by the fruit that they bear. So
yes,
I want you to know, for you to take a look. If that fruit isn't precious, if that fruit isn't looking delicious, if that fruit isn't tasting the way, have you ever did this? Have you ever went and got a peach and it looked so good, and then you bit into it and it was mushy? Some of y'all are just that same way. You look so good, but then when it comes down to the real deal, y'all is mushy. And you're messy. And yes, I said it. You got a decade to get yourself all together. Again, no toilet this decade. No more will you be a toilet. Will you be a punching bag? No more. That was the past. You're now going into a brand new decade. God wants to put his fresh wine in a new wine skin. So get it today. Do it today. And just know God will never leave you. He'll never forsake you. Until next time, Dr. Sugar Trask. Be blessed.
All right now. All right. I think there was a read in there somewhere. I don't know who that was from.
I think we need to close out on that so people can pick their faces up.
Yeah,
I know.
because she gave it to him for the free.
For the free.
And like we don't even need to follow up with nothing.
Yes. So guys, we want to tell you thank you so much for tuning in with Texas One-on-One Gym. Girl, ladies, Clearly Unique, and the Love Doctor, and the amazing Dr. Sugar Trash.
All right
so
now.
You missed her. So sorry for you.
Oh,
and that's
I'm
why
gonna
she left you with that
Watch
sugar.
the video.
I'm gonna post it. Yeah, watch the video.
Yes,
I'm gonna
watch
post
us.
it, lady. Yes,
Catch
okay.
it. Oh yeah. Post
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna post
And
it.
so I hope she gave it to you for free. So I hope y'all was listening.
Baby, you know
For
how
those
they
that
say?
need it.
You know how they be saying? Oh, I don't know. He's a boy. I don't know who this is for.
Right.
But-
Who needed to hear it?
I don't know who
But
this
yeah,
is for.
she gave
I
it to
post
you.
that a lot.
Oh, y'all know.
Because I know it's
So,
going to reach
guys,
somebody.
Thank you for
Baby.
tuning in. Have a good night.
All right,
and
good
we'll
night,
see you
guys.
in 2020.
Love
Be
y'all.
safe.
All
in the
right.
morning, 7 o'clock in the morning.
7 o'clock in the morning.
7 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Night, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you, everyone who came on to watch us, who listened in, who commented, acting crazy with the Love Doctor, all
Hey,
that. We
know this
really,
real
really,
quick?
really appreciate it.
Y'all hear this song? Cowboys never would have made it.
Oh, he's still being
Regardless.
busy.
Cowboys never would have made it.
No.
This for y'all.
Oh my.
Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Philly one more time.
Somebody said by Mimsy.
Yeah,
He being messy. Don't do it. Don't do it.
am. Hey, this is for the Cowboys right here. Never would have made it. Never could have made
He's
it.
so silly. I ain't got time to play
To the
with him.
playoffs.
He's so silly. Good night, guys. Thank you all. We love y'all. And without y'all, it wouldn't be in y'all.
Now y'all see how the playoffs went there
Oh,
for y'all.
Jesus, Lord
We
Jesus.
never would have made it. And y'all ain't gonna make it.
Don't. Bye, guys.
Who
Good
laughing?
night.
Oh,
Mimsy
Mimsy
laughing.
still crying.
She's a cut up.
She crying.
Mimsy, you have to introduce yourself to us one day, because if I'm right, she's an official in another city not that far away. So one day you have to come on, introduce us. And oh, did she? Okay, good. Then yeah, you need to let everybody know who you are, honey. But so you have more voters down on this end. Girl, smart. Good night, guys.